Having patience and meditation go hand in hand. One cannot be without the other. Because when you are impatient, you do not trust the process. You are the type of person that needs things to happen right away in order to feel good about it. And unfortunately, we are in the tech age that has promoted the idea of instant gratification. And so many people have been conditioned to expect results to happen at the snap of a finger. This is not how the energy works all the time. Key words, all the time. Sometimes there is a delay. There is a delay. And that delay could be 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. It depends on what it is, and it depends on how advanced you are, how further evolved you are in your journey as a human being in this body that you have now. But the more that you use meditation to connect to the other side of you, the more you will discover where you are. And then once you discover that, once you discover what your gifts are and the strength of those gifts, then you can use meditation to apply more strength to those gifts. Now, keep in mind, these are blessings that were given to you at birth. You've had them since you were born. You must learn what these gifts are and the strength of these gifts, hence the reason for the title of this series. Impatience and meditation are counterproductive. You can meditate for 30 seconds, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever the case may be. You engage the meditation, you do it. And then immediately you think that something has to happen right away, whether it be a day later or the same day. You must trust the process of what you're doing, because there is a process, the same way the earth was formed via a process, the same way the ocean nurtures the earth via a process. There is a process to everything. Look at the way the plants grow. Okay? There is a process to their growth. There is a process to the functions of the animals. You must be patient with the process. The challenge for human beings is their ego. Your ego must be stroked a lot. The human side of you kicks in. Now, of course, that's the case because you are half human. No escaping this. However, through meditation, there can be a balance between your human side and the other side. And in some cases, the other side, which is far more powerful, can take over. The more patience you adopt, you will see this result. There is a process to everything. Trust the process. I am here to remind you of this. No, I am not an expert or master in these matters. I am just a guide. One thing I do understand in my 24 years of meditation is that patience and meditation go hand in hand. One cannot be without the other. I say again. This is going to require you to practice, which is one of the reasons why when I give the meditation drills, I do it in 30-second bits, in bite-sized bits. And eventually, you go from 30 seconds to a minute, from 1 minute to 5 minutes, and further up. And then if you can do it longer, then you can go back and do it shorter. You have to be able to do both. Understanding the process. Seeing things on both a micro level and a macro level. Okay? Being able to see all the way forward and being able to see right in front of you. Adopting the vision of the birds. Think about the birds. They have multiple layers of vision. They can come down on the earth at any height because, sure, if they were to stand next to us, they would not be the same size. But if they were to land on something that is at our height, they would share our vision. But then they can also lift off of that object and fly, soar through the sky, well above our vision. Imagine their perception, what they can see. They can see things develop through the air, flying from one point to the next. This is what your vision must do. You must be able to see at your level and then stretch your vision above your level. Patience allows you to do this. Meditation allows you to do this. I know it's challenging. I know, especially right now, because we are in a very challenging time right now. Here in this upcoming holiday season, about a month and a half as I record this in 2021, and there are challenges ahead of you. Remember, you are more than you think you are. You have more power than you can possibly imagine. You are not separate from the powers that exist. There is a portion of it that is inside of you, and it was given to you at birth. You were blessed with it, whether you believe it or not. And the proof can be seen when you begin to connect to your inner being and then trust the process. Now, meditation is not all. There must be an application. There must be action to follow, and this application must be consistent. And it must flow in accordance with what it is that you wish to experience while human. Application. 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 Consistently. And it is a challenge because, again, the ego gets in the way. So for this week, focus on trusting the process. Trust the process. Trust that it will work. You already have the proof that it does. All you have to do is look at the patterns. The patterns of your life, the patterns of other people's lives. Those who have been successful, those who have failed. Learn from that. There is a process to this life that you have right now. There are always going to be high levels, meaning the joy, the laughter, and there will be the low levels, the sadness, the anger. This is a part of the human experience, whether you like it or not. But the key to elevating the highs is to connect to your inner being through meditation and then trust the process.